All right. I don't know why I was having such a hard time with that. This is why I always tell you guys I'm not good at this. Oh. Yo, what's up, Trayvon? Yeah, I'm not good at this streaming thing, and I have so many issues that I always run into, and I don't know how to set this thing up properly. So, um, yeah, I need to figure out a way how to do this right. I to be honest with you, I don't know. So like, cause I stream everything from my phone, and it comes out vertically and sometimes it comes out horizontally. I try to set it up so it's um, horizontal and it's not as bad. So that's why. But yeah, I once I get the hang of this, yeah, it'll definitely be a lot better. All right, so tonight is going to be quite uh, uneventful, or I have an idea of what I'm doing. All right, so I recently ran out of room on my shelves. Like all my shelves are completely stacked. Um, all of my Nintendo Switch games, like all of my Vita games, like I have no room. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope I figure it out too. But yeah, so I all of my games are taking up too much room on my shelves. So tonight, what I've planned to do is take most of my games that have collector's editions that I'm not playing, and I'm gonna crack all of those open, and I'm gonna put the games back. So it leaves me with some room in my shelf. Can you guys hear the fan blowing? Because I have a fan on me, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. So if that's annoying, let me know. All right. So first game that we have here is Record of Argus War. I've had the game for a while, and I said that I was gonna go back and play through it, and I haven't done that since I bought it. And I know that I told you guys I don't have the time to do an 80-hour RPG, so this I think this game is actually a little bit longer than an 80-hour RPG. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, what's up, Linda? Long time no talk. Oh, I just dropped it. Ugh. I forgot what this is, but oh, it's this kind of blow up heart thing. What was it? A soap bomb? No, inflatable doll. It's an inflatable doll. So all of these are going back in their boxes because I don't know if you guys want me to take all these out, but there's nothing really in this one. There's just inflatable doll, the booklet that it came with. Let's go ahead and we can open that. Up already on waifus. Oh, what? I don't know how this happened. What is this? Okay, well, you got your waifu fix for now. But yeah, all of these games are getting sealed back up. And I got a lot of games, so like I don't. What's up, Justin? I don't know if can you guys see the Switch games that I have all the way over here? Because I can't see it on my end, but I remember when I uploaded the video before, it was like a wider shot. So I don't know if you guys can see, but no. Okay, so I'll show you in a second once I get this. What is this? Don't do this to me. It did it to me. It wouldn't go in, and now I probably got to reseal this up in a new plastic. wrapping. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Okay, good. Alright. I'm just gonna seal all these. So, Record of Loggers Wars done. That one's all completed. Alright, so here, I'm just gonna tilt the camera. Hopefully I can tilt it. Let's see. We gotta go through all of these. These are the ones that are all going back in their boxes. So, I have a lot of limited editions that are on the Switch. And, I kind of like selected it based off of games that either I played or I didn't enjoy that much, or games that I feel like I can put away for a little bit, yeah, just until I'm ready to play them again. Let's see. I got all the boxes laid out on my floor, so we got plenty. I would show you the boxes, but then I feel like that would just give it all away. Like, so this was the limited edition for Asamon. For anyone who doesn't know, Asamon is created by the guy who invented Strider. This was a game that came out after he left Capcom. So this limited edition was pretty cool. It came with this kind of like mat. And I think like doing it this way too gives me a chance of doing like pseudo unboxings. I don't want to pull this apart because it's like latched in there and I don't want to ruin the box. There we go. So, and I know I spoke about this with another YouTuber too, is we're at this, I'm at, like, we're kind of like at this point where I don't have enough time to play a lot of games that I want to play. So we're collecting we're collecting games for our retirement. It's such a weird thing to say too, because it's like you know, usually they're not they're like, a lot of people buy video games for fun, and it's like I'm buying video games now for fun in the future. So but there are some games where I pretty much put time aside to play, like a lot of dungeon crawlers. Well, not a lot. I'm only able to play 2 dungeon crawlers right now, which is Yomi wo Sukahana and what's the other one? Oh, Savior of Sapphire Wings. Those are the only 2 dungeon crawlers that I'm playing, that I'm able to play right now. And then Monu comes out, what, next year? When I already said this in the last video, when Monu comes out, I'm disappearing for a month just to play that game. I probably should have checked to see. Oh well, they're all in their cases. I know that they are. For all you guys who don't know, Kamiwaza is pretty fun, pretty cool PS2 game on a Nintendo Switch. I just gotta locate the box. Which, where are most of these boxes? Most of these boxes are on my floor, so it's kind of hard. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. All right. Oh, like moving. Yeah. Okay. So this was the limited edition for Kamiwaza. All right. Oh man, I like factory sealed it. Because I was pretty sure, because I'm gonna be honest, this limited edition wasn't worth the money. This was kind of a letdown. It wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. Well, it's not like I didn't know, because I did know that it wasn't as interesting. Because I was pretty sure that how much did I pay for this? I think I paid like $80 for this limited edition, but it doesn't come with anything like worthwhile, unfortunately. I should probably also count up how many Switch games I have now because I have way too many Switch games. Let's see. Like when you look in this limited edition, I mean the soundtrack is fine. I mean soundtracks are always pretty plus. But let's see. It came with this, which like kind of like who cares? Um, and it also came with this. Okay, so this was kind of cool. So this is a furoshiki. This is basically like the thing that in Japan to wrap up your bento boxes. This is what they used, but back in feudal era Japan, apparently they used these as like backpacks. They'll steal things, or you can pack it with stuff and you tie it into a knot and it turns into like a little backpack. This was kind of cool, but I would never use it. And what was this? I think these are just printed cards. I never even opened this, so this is gonna go back in the case anyway. And you got your soundtrack. The soundtrack of this game was actually pretty neat. I won't lie. It's okay. Let's see. And this is where the game goes. So we're gonna go ahead and put the game back. It's kind of weird, like packing all this stuff away, because like it almost has like that feeling like I'm never gonna play it again or something. But I'm gonna play it again. I'm pretty sure all these games that I'm putting away, I'm gonna play again. Now, I have way more collector's editions than what I showed you on my desk. um, but the ones that I'm not putting away are games that I still play. And I still have fun playing them, even to this day. I feel like always putting them in these things is gonna make things slow down. But let's see if I can. I'm gonna have to come up with a method of putting these back, or I'm gonna have to reseal them in new plastic protective sleeves. Are you more likely to buy limited edition versions of a game than a standard? Um, only, um, yes, but only if it's unique. The only time I usually buy like a limited edition is if the game is, I would say, like this game is unique. I will say that for sure. I enjoyed playing this game. Uh, Kamiwaza is like, how do I explain this? It's a stealth action game, but it's a stealth action game if you are Robin Hood in the feudal era Japan. So you don't really attack your enemies. You kind of go into people's homes, you rob them, and then there's like this weird system where you can give to the poor, or you can give to this thieving guild to upgrade your equipment, which is pretty cool because if you give certain items to like the thieving guild and none to the people, um, it like messes with like this weird morality system in the game, which is cool. Um, but I bought this game because I bought the limited edition to this game because it's unique. Like there's no other game that does that. Well, it has morality, but not in the sense where you play as a thief and you have to mess around with like like you know, to dictating, I guess, constructs of society, which is pretty cool. But you don't attack your enemies either. You kind of do like this weird thing where you pickpocket them and then you have to flip out of their like field of vision, and then your score increases. The more that your score increases, the more like your stats increase and your skills. So it plays like a weird hybrid of an arcade game, and I've never come across a game like this, and that's why I bought the limited edition. So usually, if a game if a game is hyper unique, I'm definitely gonna spend money on it. Like when Monarch came out, um, I'm not gonna lie, I bought my. You know what? I don't even think I should put this in a box, to be honest with you. even though I have the box. Wait, did I? Hold on, let me see. So when I purchased Monarch, I bought Monarch because I'm a huge fan of Landcross and Fuyuryu. So like this company is like not Fuyuryu, but Landcross is the developer. They are the developers of Shin Megami Tensei. Like the original developers of Shin Megami Tensei left the company and made this game. And it was like a weird blend of Shin Megami Tensei meets um I would say like a weird chessboard version of Devil Survivor. And I like games like that. And it has like a unique look to it. Everything about it just seems really unique. So I buy limited editions to stuff like this. Like you don't go into a GameStop and you don't see this. You don't go into any other like video game store and see this. So stuff like this I always purchase. I'm actually not gonna seal this away because I actually enjoy this game, and I'm probably gonna end up playing through it again. So I'm gonna actually put this one to the side. This one is gonna stay out because I'm a sucker for anything like that. All right, so we got Neptunia, Senran Kagura. Okay, you know what sucks about this game? I mean, not sucks, not about this game. What sucks is I bought this game and I love Neptunia and I love Senran Kagura, but I only played this game for 15 minutes. And the reason I played this game for 15 minutes is of two reasons. One, something else caught my attention, and the second thing is I don't like Musho brawlers. I didn't know that this was a Musho brawler. I should have suspected it too because Senran Kagura is mostly Musho brawling. Um, but this box is probably gonna be like the hardest to get through because I had to kind of like weird sleeve it. Um, so let's go ahead and get through this. But I did hang up the I hung up the what do you call it? It came with a tapestry, and it's hanging in my game room right now. So there we go. Oh, that's right. You can't seal this one because this is here. I guess that's another game I gotta kind of put to the side because when they shipped this to me, wait a minute, does this have a slot? Oh, it does. Cool. Um, I mean, I could put the game in here. Yeah, but I still got a case sitting out, so that doesn't make any sense. Here, I'll show you guys on the inside. I forgot when I did the unboxing for this one. Oh, the glare is probably killing you guys. Let me see. How can I adjust this? Is that good? Yeah, that's good. So, okay, yeah. I always wondered why they gave you two cases too. But I think the thing that sucks is so when I bought this, they they shipped me this box and this and the game separate. I don't know if you guys saw that, but let me see if I can tilt it this way. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, so they shipped me the game and they shipped me this separate, and it feels so weird. Let me see. Yeah, it feels weird. You know, let me point it straight up. There we go. So yeah, so they shipped both of these separate, and it just ruined the collectability for me because like, well, yeah, because like if like let's say if you ever tried to resell this thing, um, which I won't. I mean, I'm pretty sure my family would probably resell it after I'm dead and gone, but but you have to sell it like this, like the box is like this and it has all this stuff, and this is like attached to it. It's absurd. It's so weird and dumb, and I hate it. I don't like it at all. It sucks. All right, so this actually has to, because I forgot how this works. It actually, so that's another game that goes right back on the shelf. Uh, that's I mean, maybe that just gives me more chances to try and play it, actually. It's actually not that bad. So that goes to the side, too. Alright, next game. Oh, and I know a lot of people like this game. Labyrinth of Galleria. I'm never going to have the time to play this game. Like, period. Because this game... The talking is absurdly long. Has anybody seen the trailer or is even interested in Disgaea 5? Has anybody seen that yet? Because I was interested in picking it up, but then I just realized I was like, man, Disgaea games take so long. Let's see. I will say this about this limited edition. Trayvon, try a Disgaea game. I think a good entry is 4 and 5. Those are two good entries, but they take forever. So be aware. All right. So this limited edition is probably one of. I'm not gonna lie, even though I haven't played it. Let me see. I played Disgaea 2 on the PS2 forever ago, but nothing since. Yeah, I don't blame you. Once you play 1, you're kind of like burnt out after a while. This limited edition is really heavy. It's extremely heavy. And one of the reasons why is because of this thing. I don't know if you guys can see that giant thick book. Can I get this out? Oh my god. This thing. This thing is so... There's so much... Do you hear that? That crunching noise? Because I never opened it. Well, I flipped through it once, but the paper quality of this is amazing. Like, everything about this limited edition was fantastic. It had... Like, even had designs embroidered on the inside of the box. You got this nice... I think this was a map, actually. I didn't open it because, you know me, I don't like to crack certain things open. I forgot what these are. Dungeon dividers? I forgot what this is. Oh no. Ugh. I want to open it, but I don't want to mess it up. Hold on, let me see what I can find here. Remember that trick I taught you with the butter knife, kids? Haha. Oh wait, are these cards? Wait, is this a game? Oh my god, it's a deck building game? No way. Oh, it's like a dungeon crawler with cards. Oh no. All right. Okay. This is dungeon dividers. All right. I'm probably gonna keep this out. And what I mean is, I'm probably not gonna put it back into plastic. I'm probably gonna put it just so I can put. Man, do I wanna ruin this though? Because I know my friends. My friends have horrible fingers. Do I want to do this? Do I? You know what? I'm gonna set it aside. I'm gonna set it aside, and I'm gonna ponder what I should do with this. I thought this actually had like a box inside that actually held the game in place. Oh, this is it. Okay. Let me see something. Yeah, this is it. Boop. I'm just gonna put this on top, actually. And then... Man, that is awesome, though. A dungeon crawler in as a card game. That's awesome. All right. So I'm not fighting too much on screen with the putting this thing back into plastic. I'm probably just gonna put that on off screen in my spare time. So I'm not spending too much time doing that. This was another good one. Sekuna, Rice and Ruin. This is a very good game that had a really good limited edition. From what I've heard, you can't really find this anymore. And I didn't think this thing was gonna be all that hard to find. But I should have known because of the Exceed logo. Because they usually do like low prints. If you've never played Sekuna Rice and Ruin, play Sekuna. It's really good. Oh, I kept the plastic on this too. Okay, cool. It's good to know. It's good to know I cared. This one, let me see, what's in here? Oh, this was the one with the really good soundtrack. Like, look at this. I've never seen a limited edition that had a soundtrack like this. It's like 3 CDs inside. This was really cool. Everything else is kind of just like throwaway. Like it's like it's one of those things where it's kind of like whatever. It comes with an art book, but it also comes with something else. Where is it? The little pouch that she keeps her rice in. Like that's it. Let me just put this in here, and then we'll go ahead and drop this in here. Let's see. That's one. That's another one down. Another LE down. Yeah, this might be easy because it's a lot thinner than the other box. Man, it's weird cleaning off my shelf, man. Putting all these games away. That's a lot. There's a lot of games. Oh wait, I don't have a limited edition for this. I actually got to put this back. All right, so this one's going to the side. Here's another one though. Prinny 1 and 2. Prinny 1 and 2 is basically like a what do you call it? Just out of curiosity, how big would you say your entire collection is? As what I've seen so far, it seems immense. So let's see. It's not as big as like most, like I would say YouTubers, like because most YouTubers, it's like all over the place. It almost feels like they collect everything, like everything they see on the shelf, they have to have it. With my collection, it's almost like a curated madness. So with, I would say with Nintendo Switch stuff, it's a bit out of control. But all of it is stuff that I wanted to play. But I would say with just Switch stuff, I would say I have about let me see. If I can just look at my shelf, maybe 238 games. That's just Switch. Then with all the other stuff like Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 1, with everything together, I think I'm just above 600 games. I always had this thing where uh if I ever reached okay, so I used to have this thing where it was on my phone where I think it's called Game Eye. You basically scan all your games. Oh, I have to take it out of this wrapper. Yeah, I I I I mean I guess yes, 600 is a lot. But I used to have this thing on my phone called Game Eye where you would scan all your games and it will tally up all your games in total with price and all that stuff and year and all those things. Um, but I think because I stopped using it, every time I bought a new game, I would scan it and log it into my database. Because I stopped using it, I kind of lost track. And I would always do this thing where if I ever made it to 499, I would start selling games. Um, because I never wanted to have over 500 games. But ever since I stopped using it, um, I just I'm over that now. I'm over that. And the other thing is too is because so wait, let me just seal this. So I started collecting video games. I think so officially hardcore. I started collecting video games in 2007. I I never considered myself a collector before then, even though I had a large amount of games. But I never considered myself a collector. But I considered myself a collector in 2007. Um, when when you start collecting, you go crazy. Like a lot of the people on YouTube, like you just start buying everything because you're afraid, like, oh man, this is a good deal, or oh man, this is I don't know when I'm gonna see this again. I'm just gonna grab it. I started out like that. And a lot of those games that I started out with, I sold. But what I did was I I told myself, so what is it that I like? What is it that I enjoy? And I knew that I enjoyed PlayStation 1 and the Sega Dreamcast. Like those were like my loves. And I said, all right, I'm gonna try and grab the things from my childhood that I want from those two consoles. And I just focused on that for a while. And when I did that, I got to a point where um, I became more of a nostalgia collector because I noticed that I wasn't collecting games for just that one console, like all the games for that console. I was collecting games that I had as a kid, and it became fun. Um, but oh, my kitty cat, that cat just grew up. I always tell people like if they want to start collecting, like I even told my friend a while ago when he saw my collection for the first time and he wanted to dive into collecting video games. I told him, I said, don't get video games just to amass a huge collection. To be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people should do that. And the only reason why I say that is because um, a lot of the times what happens is you just end up hating the collection after a while because you're like, why did I buy all this stuff that I don't want to really play or don't really care about? Like, I do want to try it, but I wish I don't have. I wish I didn't have this huge collection. But when your collection is curated, where it's just like stuff that's unique to you and your likes and your loves, you like it more. Like this game, for instance. Like this game is freaking weird. Like I love this game because it's just a platforming casino and it's hilarious to me. Um, but I know a lot of people like my friend when he started out, he was buying everything. And I'm talking about everything. PlayStation, like he didn't care what it was. He just wanted the number. A lot of collectors do that. They a lot of collectors chase the number. And but I know a lot of I know some collectors they enjoy that. They enjoy chasing the number. So But I think when you're starting out, I think you should collect what you like. It's just you're just gonna enjoy it more. Well, in the end, you're gonna enjoy it more. Because if you get to the end after buying a bunch of stuff, you're just gonna be like, why did I buy all this stuff? Wow, this is a tight fit for these boxes. Jeez. This game is great though. Wish I Man, I need to finish this too. This is another game I need to finish. Let's see. Put that in there. Definitely have grown an attachment to having all of my boxes and these things. I know it's kind of like OCD, and it's kind of like a lot of people are like, that's so stupid, but I don't know, I just some video game boxes are like comic books to me. Like they the, so much dust accumulates, and after a while it just damages like the integrity of the box, and boxes are the hardest things to come by in terms of video games. Like like if you have a rare video game, the game inside is not the rare thing. It's really the box that it comes in that's always the hardest to find in a good condition. This is basically going back in a box because I'm never gonna have the time to play this until, I'm like 50. So it's definitely going back in the box. Oh man, how did I wrap this? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just tackle it. Let's just tackle it. If I ruin the packaging, I'll just have to fold new packaging. But let's see. That. All right. How do I do this? See, this is what happens when you have an abnormal box size and you don't have the protector, the right protecting size for it. All right, so I'm just gonna have to cut this open, and I'm gonna have to seal this back up in a brand new plastic. Oh, is that how I did it? Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna have to do that. The series I've heard great things, but am yet to experience. Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to be completely honest. I have only played one of these games, and I only played it for maybe 5 hours. The stories are expansive and they're amazing. Each series has its own characters, right? But the thing is that all the characters intertwine in the same world. So when you play one game, like let's say if you play what's the one that everybody uh something of Trails of Cold Steel, I think that's the one. When you play Trails of Cold Steel, like this is a war. This is in Trails of Zero is a war happening in Trails of Cold Steel, but in another continent. It's really interesting because sometimes you'll play other games, and then you'll see characters from a previous game show up, and they'll intertwine with those characters. It's basically the way I've summed it. It's basically a soap opera anime. That's basically what it is, and it's really cool. It's not like if you play like a Final Fantasy. Wait a minute, something's missing from here. What is it? Okay, so like let's say if you're playing Final Fantasy, when you play a Final Fantasy game, when you beat it, like that story is kind of done. But with this game, it's like with this series, I would say, it's one of those things where you play Trails of Cold Steel, and they'll mention an island from Trails of Zero, And then when Trails of Zero comes out, they mention a war that happened in Trails of Cold Steel, and then this character will bump into that character from Trails of Cold Steel, and then all the other Trails games. I think there's 12 games in total right now. What sucks is that well, I'm not gonna say I accidentally did it because it wasn't an accident. I pre-ordered the new game coming out like an idiot because I mean you guys already know I'm an idiot. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to enjoy this as of yet. Yet. Still need more time. Boom. Let's see. Oh, let's see what we got next. All right, we got some visual novels. Yeah, I mean that's the best way I always describe the games to like friends who don't understand. I just say it's a soap opera anime. That's the best way I can describe it. All right, so Love Kami. This is a visual novel that I said I was gonna play and never did. Um, do I want to keep this out though? Do I even have the box? I don't see the. Oh, there it goes. All right. All right, Mew Mew. All right, so I think I did a video on this. What console do you collect the most games for? Um, so it. Okay, so the console that I collect the most for now, it's the Switch. Um, but before I had a Switch, it was a toss between the PlayStation 1 and what was the other one? PlayStation 2? Mostly because it's always a toss between let's say this. Before I got the Switch, right? Okay. See, this is a tough question. Why are you asking tough questions, man? Come on. All right. So, um, it really depends, to be honest with you. So when I collect for a console, it's because they're coming out with a bunch of stuff that I really want. So like before I had the Switch, I was mostly buying stuff on the PlayStation 4, right? And that was because they had everything I wanted. They had a bunch of shmups that I wanted. They had a bunch of they had a bunch of what'd you say? I'll tell you it isn't too great to collect for Xbox. I will get back to that. But so I mostly collected for the PlayStation 4 only because the PlayStation 4 had everything that I was interested in. It had a bunch of shmups, it had a bunch of platformers and of like cool games that I wanted to play at the time. But I think what happened was there was a time where I remember when that whole C bomb thing came out. That whole thing where everybody was figuring out that the C bomb was like a huge problem, and I was like, I feel like this is gonna be worse than what people are expecting, and that no one is paying attention to the future. So I don't know if a lot of you guys remember what the C bomb is. It's basically like so there's a battery inside the PlayStation 4 that if the battery should ever die, um, basically the system becomes a brick, right? So Sony put out a patch and said, "Don't worry, we fixed the problem." But I'm looking deeper into it at the time, and I'm saying, "Well, that's just a band-aid," because at this point, when they said that they released a patch, um, a lot of people have already traded in their consoles to get PS5s. So I was like, so there's a bunch of consoles out there that don't have this update. And I was like, I feel like this is going to be like very, very big. And updates can be changed. that's not really a fix. That's just an update. Like they can update the console to be a brick if they felt like it, and so they can get you to buy PS6. So what I did was I ended up selling all of my PlayStation 4 stuff because I was like, well, I don't want to get screwed over. I ended up selling all my PlayStation 4 stuff. Well, not the hard to find stuff. I kept all that. I sold the whole collection and I bought all of those games on the Nintendo Switch. Um, and the reason why I bought it on the Nintendo Switch is because it's cartridge based. Um, it's not really one of those things where it needs to log into a server in order to work. And that was one of the biggest things with the C bomb. So I can say that I collect for the Nintendo Switch very faithfully now. But I only collect for the Switch because I've successfully gotten everything that I wanted on the other consoles that I was collecting for. Like before I had the Switch, I was mostly collecting for PlayStation 2. Because I was trying to get a bunch of the games from my childhood that I sold, and I was trying to grab the games before they shot up in price. Because I was like, I know there's a lot of games the PlayStation on the PlayStation 2 that are gonna shoot up. They're just gonna skyrocket. How do you open this? Oh wait, is this from the bottom? And I took off the tape. Damn it. Yeah, it's from the bottom. Yep. Sure is. Look at that. Yeah, man. I love the way, Japanese stores package their boxes. I don't know why I love these bags, man. But yeah, to answer your question, I mostly collect for the Switch right now. But I only collect for the Switch right now because I got everything. Well, that's a lie. Because and I know this, I'm probably gonna say this a lot. There was a what is this? Oh, it's just styrofoam. Never mind. When I was let me just put this in here. When I was, what was this? A couple of months ago, when I told you I went to New York. Couple months ago, I was in New York, and I wasn't even thinking about the Switch. I was just like, I need to grab every Vita game that I possibly can to get my hands on, because I feel like the Vita is, the Vita is in this weird place right now, where it's like, it's rare. It's hard to find games that you want to play. The problem is everyone's looking in the wrong places. So let me try and grab all these games before before some crazy stupid gamer on on the internet makes a video about the Vita and why it should be collected for. I'm one of those people for sure. I can blame myself for that. But I'm talking about like a popular YouTuber. There's usually a popular YouTuber where, I mean, popular YouTubers fluctuate prices. So, I was collecting for the Vita a couple months ago. So for me, I think even though I collect for the Switch, I think it really depends on timing, to be completely honest with you. It depends on how I feel the market is doing. Do I feel like I'll be able to find this certain game that I want in the next couple of months? That plays a factor in it. Another thing that plays a factor is how much time is the game? Does the console have a uniqueness that everybody is ignoring? That's another thing I look for. So like, if there's games that I'm interested in playing, there's some uniqueness to it that I gravitate towards. And oh no, I'm talking and I forgot to put this back on. No, I forgot to put the Obi strip back on. Anyway, there's a there. I think that's the kind of collector I am too. Is I gravitate towards games that are unique. But I think I said that already. All right. How long was my arm in front of in front of that? All right, there we go. Now it's back to its whole self. This is Marching Saurus. This game was. I need to give this another chance, but this game was brutal to sit through. It's kind of boring. It has a slow start, but a friend of mine, he brought his girlfriend over, and she's playing the hell out of it. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just watch her play it then. Let's see what else we got here. Silver Case, another great game. Do I want to put this away? This is a visual novel that I really enjoy. Is there English subtitles on which game? On Marchion's Forest? Yes. There is English subtitles. Marchion's Forest is... It's unique. It's weird though. It has like a weird it has a weird I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's a whimsical game. But the thing with Marchion's Forest is that it starts off so slow that you kind of get bored in the beginning of the game, and you're just like, I kind of want to get to the game. Like, I'm gonna tell you how you get bored at the beginning of the game. So the game allows you to come outside of her house, right? Like, say this is her house, this is the forest, but there's a fence around the house, and you have to complete a series of tasks inside the house before you can explore the forest. But it's so mundane on telling you, of translating it to you, what you're supposed to do within the house to make it to here. And I just lost patience with the game that I just decided to watch my friend's girlfriend play it. And the thing is that she got stuck in the house, and she was just like, so what am I supposed to do? And I was like, I don't know. I quit playing that game. I bought that game mostly because I like the box and I like the figure. I'm not gonna lie. And it was $30. So why wouldn't I buy that? It was a $30. I mean, that's probably why the game is the way it is. But it's also one of those things where it's kind of unique, because I think she's some type of alchemist. So you basically have to you have to put together your alchemy within the house, and then later on leave the house, go into the forest, and do like RPG stuff. But I seriously need to put this game like on like a note and say I need to sit down for like a week and just play it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, because I need to, because it does have a unique kind of thing going for it. Um, Silver Case is amazing. Do I want to put this back? Yeah, I'm not gonna put this in. Um, Jeez. I don't think I should put it back, but uh, yeah, yeah, it's gotta go in. Because although I love this game and I love reading through it, it just, oh wait, it has the sequel. That's right. No, still. I'm trying to, like, my brain is telling me like, no, don't do it. No. No, don't put me away in that box. Please don't, no. I'm just like, no, you gotta go. I'm sorry if my arm keeps going in front of the camera. I apologize. Alright. So this one's easy. In terms of, like, unpacking. Now this next game, I'm really hesitant about putting away. I'm like seriously hesitant, because I don't think but I've beaten it so many times. All right, one day I'll open up Silver Case again. One day. If you haven't played Silver Case, this is Suda51's one of Suda51's first games. Play this game, or read this visual novel. All right, so you guys know how I feel about this next game. I don't even think I should even put this back, but oh man, Sharon the Wanderer. I have this game on 3 different consoles. I have it on Switch, I have it on Vita, and I have it on the Wii. I have it on so many consoles because I love Sharon the Wanderer. Oh, Spike Chunsoft did this one, this port. That's pretty cool. Did not know that. And if you got the Japanese version, you got this limited edition, buddy. This is the first time where like the red, like spine, actually looks good on a box. Because usually on a box it looks horrendous. Sharon the Wanderer is it's a Super NES styled dungeon crawler where you basically walk around in a map and you basically kill enemies, you find new weapons and items, and you level up within those things. If you die, everything resets. You get kicked from the dungeon, you lose all your items, and you lose your level. So you have to kind of run through it all over again. Now you can warp. Now let's say if you're running through the dungeon, you can warp to the dungeon that you left off at. Wait, there's a new one coming in February. What do you? No, lies. I don't believe this. Are you serious? Wait, there's a new Sharon the Wanderer? Are you serious? There are. Please don't tell me. Like I am completely out of money. Actually, Sharon 6? No. Oh my goodness. There's just Sharon the Wanderer number 6. All right. Excuse me. As soon as I'm done, I have to go pre-order this. Thanks. Oricon, you're here. It has it has Asuka in it. Oh my god. You I love all you guys, but my wallet. I'm trying to retire. I'm never gonna retire. You know what's funny? I always tell my friends I'm retired from video game collecting. I'm done. I'm finished. I have everything I need. And then as soon as I say that, like I'm pressing add to cart on something. It happens every time. Every time. Oh, I'm done. I'm never gonna buy this ever again. I don't need to buy anything else. And all of a sudden it's just like, yep. I'm buying something new. Adding to cart. I actually want to flip to this. There is always one more. This is one of the this is the tower in the game that you have to go up. It's such a beautiful game. Oh, they showed it in the Nintendo Direct. They showed Sharon. Do. I think the games that I'm mostly excited for right now is games that no one cares about. Well, now it's Sharon 6 apparently. You guys are horrible friends. You guys are, yeah, like, buy more games, dude. I think one of the games that I'm like super excited for is I'm super excited for Monu. I think Oricon has that game. He bought the Japanese version early. I gotta wait for the English port. I don't feel like going through translations. Well, I don't feel like trying to translate the game. Oh, I forgot to grab my tape. Oh well. Anyway, so Sharon 6, huh? Jeez, I gotta go on Ami, because I have to double check my Well, no, actually, I did. I had to double check my pre-order list because I had to cancel some of that stuff because I noticed like a lot of that stuff that I had was he's dabbing on me. No, he's got it. He's got Monu. Um, I had to cancel some of those games because I knew I wasn't going to be able to play a lot of those games. Oh, Trigger Witch. I forgot where I got this. Oh, East Asia Soft. This was from Play Asia. This game is like think of John Wick if it was a Zelda game. That's the best way I can describe this game. But the thing is that I don't know. I didn't find it all that fun to me. And I think it's also a twin stick shooter. You know, you know what? I'm gonna give this another chance. I'm gonna actually keep this one out because I feel like this game has like a lot of potential. I was just I think when I got what year did I get this game? I'm trying to remember because I think I got this game at the same time I was playing through Ys 9, and every time an Ys game comes out, I drop everything. So I'm going to actually put this to the side because um and East 10 is around the corner. I had the Japanese version pre-ordered just to be an idiot, but I canceled it because I was smart. I know NIS America is going to get it. Now this is going back. I'm actually speculating on if I should sell this. Because when I played it, I've never been more disappointed in a tactical RPG. Man, I know a lot of people love this game, and Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite. Vandal Hearts is one of my favorite tactical RPGs. Like those two games crafted my love for tactical RPGs. But this game, I the problem that I have with this game is not its gameplay. The gameplay is fine. It's just that I wish there was more game to play. There's so much story, which I don't have a problem with you telling me a story. That's fine, but I want to play the game. And this game has so much talking points, and like it just takes you out of the experience. And I wasn't having fun with it. Like, if you've ever played Final Fantasy Tactics, you know Final Fantasy Tactics also has talking points in it. But the talking points last no longer than like 3 minutes, and then you're back to playing the game. It told you a cohesive story beat by beat. It kept its tempo. It was like, all right, let's get the kids back to the game. Let's get the kids back to the game. And I'm saying kids because I played that game when I was like, what? How old was I when that game came out? I was like 13. This game doesn't do that. This game look, all right, I'll put it like this. As a matter of fact, the limited edition is like a Bible or a book, right? That's how much of the story you're going to be told. It's like books worth. It's too much. It's like give me more gameplay. Give me more game that I can play. This is cool though. And I love the art. But I notice a lot of what's because I don't want to sound like an I probably already do. I don't want to sound like an old man. But I notice a lot of games are doing that though. When new games release, they're either doing one or two things now. They're they're giving you so much dialogue and so much cutscenes because they want to be movies and not enough gameplay. They're all trying to be movies instead of just being games. And I kind of think that like that was one of the reasons why I started paying more attention to like all of the indie stuff and a lot of the dungeon crawling stuff because well no I play dungeon crawlers because I like building parties and dying hurts but it feels good at the same time in those kind of games. But yeah like there's so much that they're changing instead of just making video games. I think they need to focus more on making just gameplay. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Taiko no Tatsujin. I almost forgot I had this. That's a big box. Um, this is a big box. Oh my god. Oh, because the drums are inside. Okay, so all right. So let me take off the slip cover. Okay. Oh my god, I can't stop thinking about Shiren 6. I want to play Shiren. Well, 6. I want to play Shiren 6. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I gotta flip this actually. Oh, my finger's stuck. Okay, so the drums are on top. Is it on the bottom? Yeah, it's on the bottom. Sweet. I suck at this game. Was added to the Game Pass, and it came to the revelation. What? I couldn't see. Hold on. Came to the revelation that one does not have rhythm. I won't lie. I bought this game because I saw a a Japanese player play it. And he made a video about it on YouTube. And from there, I was hooked. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna want this game. But I think the other reason why I bought this game is so I have something to like play with my son. But I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is he's gonna see the drums and he's just gonna break them. So I'm probably gonna put it away for now. But I haven't played Taiko no Tatsujin though yet. I'm planning on it though. When he gets a bit older, I'll probably take it out of the box. I'll let him take it out of the box. Okay, so Taiko is done. That was actually easier than I expected. Why? Why was that so easy? Okay. 7 Pirates H. Huh. This is basically like a Neptunia game, but with... Wait. There was a reason why I didn't open this yet. Wish we get a new Rhythm Heaven Fever. Oh, Rhythm Heaven game in the future? Dude. Man. Hold on. I remember when I bought this game, my friends thought I was insane. I bought this game in a GameStop for $6. And I told my friends, I said, like my friends were like, why are you buying that shovelware game? And I said, and I told my friends, I said, when was the last time you seen a rhythm game like this on the Wii? And they pretty much was just like, this game is not good. Don't buy it because the Wii has a lot of shovelware, which I agreed. But this game looked unique, so I bought it, and I bought it for $6. And someone told me, I think someone told me, what was it, like 2 months ago? This game is at like $150 now, because you can't find it. It's crazy, because I think I pretty much bought it because of that face, because. All right, when I buy games, right, I always look for things that are fun. I don't look for things that are graphically impressive. I always look for things that are either goofy or fun. Because those are the games that usually you never find anymore. Like look at this. Look at that. It's crazy. But this game is great. When me and my friends got home and we started playing it, they were like, oh my god, this game is so good. It's so much fun. I was like, yes, I know, it's so good. It's so good. This game is great. I love Rhythm Heaven. I don't think we're gonna get another one, and the reason why is because if we do, it would probably be on like a Switch console that has motion controls. Like I bought this at Target for $20 at Target years ago, and it's still what? And it's still my favorite game of all time. I bought it because it reminded me of WarioWare. WarioWare is a game I overlooked. I overlooked that game. My friend, my buddy, I remember he's into Wario, and he bought WarioWare, for like $10. And he said, dude, I think you should buy this game. And I was like, dude, I'm never gonna play it. There's no point in me buying this game. And I think when I saw him playing it, it made me want to play it, and I still just never bought it. I I probably should have bought that game. WarioWare is great. Rhythm Heaven Fever though, I mean, oh, man, Rhythm Heaven Fever is so good. Seven Pirates is basically a Neptunia game that I don't have time to play. So, oh, that's why I didn't play this game, because of that logo. You see that? That Compile Heart logo? Okay. Okay, so if you don't know, Compile Hearts games are super text heavy. They are super text heavy. Now, like I said, I no longer have the time to play those games. I really just want to play the RPG and just kind of get through it. You know what? It's kind of stupid. Now that I think about it, now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like, why would you buy an RPG and not expect text? You know, it's kind of dumb to say. You know what? It's probably because I'm so spoiled from today's RPGs all having voice acting. They all have voice acting now. So that's probably it. I'm spoiled because I spend most of my time playing East games where it's like half text, half half voice. Oh no, did I just break it? No, I just broke it. Oh, let's see if I can slide this in. I think there's a fine balance though. Yeah, I mean in some RPGs for sure. In some RPGs. Compile Heart is kind of, so they had this game years ago. I made a video on its unboxing. I was so hyped for this game, and it's a game called Omega Quintet. And I was so hyped for this game, and then when the game came out, I was so mad because it was so not what I thought it was gonna be, and it was super text heavy, and I hated it. And I think ever since I played that game, it kind of burned me with Compile Heart games. I just didn't want to play them anymore. But those feelings have changed ever since I played. I think they came out with another game called Death End Request. And when I played through that all the way to its completion, I was like, Compile Heart, I think I like you again. Just give me more games like this, because Death End Request was its standard anime, but it has a horror blend to it that I enjoyed, because I noticed that I've dived into this world where I like horror a lot when it comes to like anime. I meant there has to be a fine balance. Okay. So yeah, there definitely has to be a fine balance for sure. But I would say, okay, so Death End Request definitely had that fine balance because, oh well, no, that's a lie, because the side quests are nothing but dialogue, and I skipped through all those. I just basically fast forward all of the side quest stories because it was just a bunch of filler, and they took forever. They took forever. Um, do I want to seal this back? No, I don't. We're not sealing that. This is a game that is underrated. Um, Witchspring 3 is so good. And okay, you know what? I need to stop using that term. So good. Um, because I notice I use it a lot in my videos, and what I mean is it's entertaining. I don't mean that the game is great. Um, this game, it has an interesting RPG mechanic that I actually enjoyed playing through, where you have to create alchemy to create new monsters for the witch, and then you can use like weird sigils on the grounds when you're fighting like monsters, and she does different magic effects. It's pretty interesting. I would definitely tell anyone. I would recommend this game if you can find it at like a. I'm moving. If you can find it at like a what do you call it? Like an Amazon, just grab it. Especially if it's cheap. If you can find it for like really, really cheap, definitely worth it. And if you can find the limited edition's good too. It has a really good. There we go. It has a really good limited edition. This. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get a brand new one for this one too. Oh wait, no. This one's actually not that bad. Okay, cool. You just gotta remember how to put it back in its box. Yeah, this game actually surprised me at how entertaining it was. The art style is pretty cool too. And how did I open this? There we go. As you can see, I didn't open any of the stuff. I forgot what this was. It's like a firefly that follows her or something. And then you had the acrylic figurine. These are trading cards. Okay, stickers and art book. Okay, cool. Wait, no, there's more. Haha. But Shy, how did you know? I have no idea. There we go. I'm wondering when the time is gonna come when I stop collecting these things. Because I've heard stories of people collecting things for like ever. Like I've recently watched this video of this guy with the largest Star Wars collection. Like I'm not into Star Wars or anything like that, but like I like watching other people's like collections and such. And I saw this video of a guy in his Star Wars collection. He's been collecting for years, and he just had like I don't even think it was like a garage. It was more like a warehouse. It was insane. I'm wondering like when is gonna be the time when I stop. All right, so let's put this here. Wait, how did I do this? Like this? There we go. All right, and then this goes here, and this like this. Cool. So this one's done. We're actually getting through this actually kind of quick. But I have so much more games. But why? Eastward, another game that I haven't played that everybody spoke about. I have no idea what this is, but it looks so good. Like, can you see that? It has a unique look to it. Maybe I should just pop it in and see what it is. Let's see. I don't know if you guys could see it before. See that artwork? Just has a unique look to it. And this is also in English. So if you ever find this game in English, just grab it. Well, I'm not going to say just grab it. I never played it, so give it a try. Maybe you can keep me posted and let me know, because I don't know. I'll put this to the side for now. I will honestly say, like, I was not a fan of the box. I was not a fan of this box at all. But I did. Why did I get this? Oh, it's because it comes with a figurine, and it was super cheap. Oh God, I sound like my friend. I bought this thing because it's super cheap. I was like, oh no, you got a good deal. Sound like one of my friends. I have a friend who does that. Like he's like, I found a good deal, so I bought it. Whoa. See, I love that embossing. Pretty cool stuff, man. Should I just pop it in? Nah, you know what? This would be one of those games where I'll appreciate it when I'm way younger. Because I know if I try it now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try it and it's gonna go in a bag and I'm just gonna forget about it. I think if I keep it in a box and try it later on when I know I have the time, I'll appreciate it more because I'll have more time to play the game. Am I the only YouTuber that does this to their game collections? Like put it in plastic? Am I the, am I the only one that does that? Because I'm pretty sure that there has to be more. There has to be. I can't be the only one. I know Oricon, he has plastic on his. But I think Oricon puts plastic on his, like it comes like that, I think. There we go. I wonder if I'm pretty sure like I'm not trying to like say I'm the first that ever did this, but was I also the one who started putting like plastic over their manga and then giving everyone like tips on where you can get plastic for your manga? Lethal League Blaze. Every now and then some of my friends and I we actually get together and we play this. So I wonder if I should put this away or not. No, because it's a fun game to play with friends. Ikaruga. No, because this is a shmup, so I'll just keep this one out. Okay, this one is gonna be big. All three Galgun games. Oh man, my faves. The only reason why I'm putting this away is because I have the other Galgun game out, and I want to put these away in the box that they came in. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but yeah, it's actually called that. I know this comes with something cool inside too. Hold on, let me open this box. Come on, you. There we go. Okay, so the plushies. This is what I knew it came with, was this thing. So it comes with this thing to put all three games in. But I don't think they're gonna fit because I got protective plastic on it. Let's see. Oh, no. I was wrong. They fit. What is this? Oh, an acrylic stand? Oh, okay, cool. Wow, this thing is thick. Look how thick that is. I have no idea why I came with these. These are basically pantyhose. I don't know why they gave me those, but whatever. Still cool. Boom. This goes here. Put this like this. Whenever I'm playing this game, my friends are embarrassed to come by because I like this game. I think this game's great. I don't care what anybody says. This game's hella fun. Alright. So that one was pretty easy. Alright. This is the last of the stack. We got a little bit more to go. End game fell. Okay. Hyper Light Drifter is a really good game. If you've never played the Hyper Light Drifter, give it a go. It is a Zelda game with emotion. Like I love this game. A lot of people don't know this too. The guy, if you, well, I don't think it's a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. Okay, so the main character in this game, he's suffering from some type of illness, like a weird condition. Um, what Derek said. I played Galgun in the living room in front of my parents. I have no shame. Yo, big ups to you. Big ups to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. You played it. Okay, I think the worst I've ever done was I played Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. I don't know if you know what that is. That's basically Senran Kagura girls in bikinis shooting themselves with water guns. And I played that game in my living room when my wife was around. And she was like, "So these are the games that you play?" And I was like, "Yeah, these are the games that you play. These are the games that I play." And she's like, "Really? Really?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm still playing it." You knew who I was when you married me. Let's see. Where is Hyper Light Drifter? Wait, did I? I, pr- I probably decided to keep Hyper Light Drifter in the box. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, dude, my wife used to like rag on me because I would play that. Um, like Senran Kagura. I remember I would purposely go to my friend's house. It used to make my friend uncomfortable too. I don't know if you guys have ever played or even seen it. Oh, what's that game called? Oh, Criminal Girls on the Vita. I would literally play that game around one of my friends that made him so uncomfortable. I would play it in public. He's like, "Dude, do you have to play that here?" I'm like, "Of course." Of course. If you don't know what if you don't know what Criminal Girls is basically it's a dungeon crawler RPG where you play as this I forgot what he's called, but he's like a you don't really play as him, you just kind of move him around, but he's like the guardian of hell or something, or the hell's like correctionals officer. And what he does is he watches all the girls who goes to hell. And but the thing is that he has to traverse through different dungeons with the girls who are prisoners of hell, and the only way you can level them up is if you spank them. And I would play this game. I would play it everywhere. We would go to a restaurant, I would go to a movie theater, we would go I literally would sit next to him in the car in the back seat, and I'll play it next to him. He's like, "Dude, come on, please. This makes me feel so uncomfortable." I was like, "Yes, it's so good." It's so much fun, man. Dude, those games like that, like, I feel like, I feel like, some people just need to like break out of their shell, and it's weird because I played it so much around my friend. In the beginning, when it made him uncomfortable, he actually became a fan because he kept watching me play the games, even if he didn't want to see it, and he became kind of like a fan, and he started like buying some of those games for himself. And it's just like, "Dude, these games are fun. I hate you." And it's like, "Yeah, cool." Anything to help out the cause. Crystar is a game that I enjoyed for the little bit that I played of it. This is an action RPG. Just don't. This is a game I wish I had some time to play. Yeah, for sure. Those games are all about fun, man. They're not about. So, those. I think. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the beginning, when I started this channel, um, a lot of the games that I played were, kind of mainstream. If you go down in the archives of like my lists and all the videos I made, a lot of the games that I played, they were people get too serious about stuff sometimes. Of course. I mean, especially when it's games. But especially when it's anime boobs and seductive looking girls and all that stuff, they're cartoons, they feel all weirdy about it. It's To me, it's like, dude, it's whatever. It's just a game you're enjoying. Who cares? But if you look at the games that I was playing back then, they were very mainstreamy, I guess you can kind of call them. And then there was a point, I think somewhere, because every now and then, what I'll do is I'll look at my old videos, and I'll try and figure out things that, like, when did these tastes change? Like, and I noticed that tastes were starting to change for me around the time when I think I had just gotten my PlayStation 4, right? And the PlayStation 4 that I bought was the limited edition white one that came with it came with Destiny. And I was talking about how I liked that game so much and it was so fun. And then my next video right after that is, so I'm gonna be selling Destiny to get a PlayStation Vita. Do you guys think I should do this? And I think from there, I just fell down this weird rabbit hole of just playing weird and obscure games because I noticed when I would play those games, I would I would find more enjoyment out of them. So I think from there I just kept buying like weird games all the time, just weird and obscure games. Cause I noticed I was just having so much fun. Like when I had Destiny, I played Destiny for about a month, and then I was just kind of like, so it's just you doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and I just kind of got bored because I don't know. I don't think those games are my cup of tea. Is what I would say. It's not my cup of tea because I have a friend who loves Destiny, and I support him in that because like where it's not my cup of tea, but it's his. It's like right up his alley. He loves that game. But I think it was around that time when I fell down the rabbit hole of just anime boobs and anime girls and fighting giant monsters and giant robot maids, and I just went crazy. I don't know what happened. I was just like, wow, this is fun. I have all these collector's editions sitting on my floor. This doesn't have a limited edition. I'll just put this in here for now. Oh, okay. This one can go. This is Luminous Avenger #2. You know, I can happily admit I find it strange anime, but upon let me see, hold on. The comments disappear so quickly. I find it strange. Oh, you know I can happily admit I did find it strange anime, but upon talking to a friend more about it, I gave it more of a chance. I think it's definitely become more accepting in mainstream. Um, yes and no. I think the things that have become more accepted in mainstreams are shonens. Shonens have become more accepted in mainstream for sure. And I don't know if you don't know what those are. So it took me a while too to figure out what all that stuff means. So when I started reading manga because I wanted to branch out and try new things because I also collect comic books. Well, I used to collect comic books. But because comic books were just kind of just dying to me, I was like, well, one of my friends loves reading manga, so I'll try and give manga a chance. Shonens are mangas that are catered to the kids age from what 9 to like 16 or 17 or 18. It's like boy driven action melodrama is what it is. And then you have seinens, which are uh, more adult oriented stories for like ages of like 28 and up. So they're like stories for like more mature audiences. Like they have more adult themes and such like that. Like um I wouldn't say that anime is more mainstream. It's shonens that are more mainstream because if you read something like Homunculus is a manga that will never get an anime adaptation shown on television ever. because it dives too much into like here. I'll show you. Give me a second. Um, so this is homunculus. I think this manga is brilliant, but this will never get adapted into a mainstream anime. And it basically how do I explain this story? So it's like the story of a guy who agrees to get like this weird procedure where he gets a hole drilled in his head. That's why he's wearing his hat because he undergoes the procedure. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. Yeah, see, you can kind of see it. Like he undergoes the procedure to get a hole drilled in his head, and what it does is it basically unlocks the hidden potential that the human brain can create. So whenever he covers up his right eye, he can see the world in a different spectrum. Like, but it dives into like really deep themes of like suicide, heartbreak, and like even like human neglect. It dives into a lot of different things. This series, something like this will never go mainstream, ever. I'm surprised that this even got publication in the States because I thought this was banned forever, but apparently it's not. You can also watch a movie of this on Netflix apparently, but but to answer your question, I think shonens are more mainstream and accepted, but anything else like this, no. This definitely not. Even though it's groundbreakingly, to me, it's great. It is so good. If you ever get a chance to read this, it's a weird. You have to be into like weird psychological dramas to really get into this story. It's intense, but I definitely recommend it. Um, but it's really cool that you've kind of like decided to like open the doors to like try anime out because even to this day, even to this day, um, oh, fair enough. I still have much to learn. No. It's not one of those things. It's not like anything you have to learn. It's one of those things where it's kind of like that's just the way it is. So cuz cuz what I've noticed is before I was all right, one of the reasons why I was never into anime was because I keep seeing the same kind of anime all over the place. Like, I have a friend who's into Dragon Ball Z. Then I have a friend who's into Jujutsu Kaisen. Then I have another friend. I have three of my friends are into One Punch Man and what's that other one? Not Bleach, but it's kind of like I had a couple friends that were into Naruto, and the thing that all of those animes have in common is that they're all shonens, and the thing is that I think it depends on tastes. So like if like one of my tastes is I like weird I, I like psychological dramas, but I also like murder mysteries. So like and I like things that has like a real take. So like one of here, I'll show you another one. So this was the series that got me into anime, got me into manga. It was this. I didn't care about anime or manga until I saw this cover. It was just really a treat. It was really intriguing and it was really like out of nowhere and I didn't know what it was. But um the thing with this, and this is like one of those other reasons why I say like it really depends on what gets put out in the mainstream. This is another thing that will never get put out in the mainstream. This is a story, it's a think Walking Dead, right? But it only centers around this guy. And the thing is that in Tokyo, guns are illegal. Like no one can own a gun. He's the only human in Tokyo during a zombie apocalypse that has a gun, and he only has 100 rounds. Now, the catch that I love about this story is that he's a schizophrenic. So everything that he sees, he doesn't know if it's real or not. And that's one of the things that really grabbed me about this book. And I'm like, if this ever got turned into like uh an anime, I would definitely support it. But I don't think it ever will. Like ever. And it's so intense. Like whenever you usually see like anime on American television or any other television, it's usually the typical, like good versus evil story. And I think a lot of people are kind of like when they see stuff like that, they kind of are like, I've been there, done that kind of thing, you know? I mean, that's just my take on it. I'm not saying that like, that's what it is verbatim. I think that's what it is. I know that's what it is. That's what it was for me. Is one of the reasons why I didn't really pay attention to anime for a long time. So even more specifically, battle shonens are what is popular. There are more shonens that aren't like that. The issue is shonen is more demographic, not a genre. Um, I th- to be honest with you, I would agree, but so Komi Can't Communicate and Dragon Ball are both shonen. Wait, Komi Can't Communicate is a shonen? They label that as a shonen? I thought that was more of like a slice of life. I think Komi Can't Communicate is a slice of life. I don't think it's a shonen. But then again, I haven't read Komi Can't Communicate. But I know of its pedigree. I even wanted to read that book. But I know oh, really? I have to check that out because I thought it was a slice of life. So, but to let me see. But let me just double back here so I can answer your question. Uh, Demographic, not a genre. I I think you might be right because Komi Can Communicate. I've never read and I've never watched Komi Can Communicate, but a friend of mine he told me about it, and it sounded like a slice of life or like a comedy drama. I guess you can kind of say. Um, but that's surprising. Do you think Komi Can Communicate would ever get a show in mainstream anime? Because I don't know if it would. Like you would probably watch it on like Crunchyroll, sure, but like I don't think you would ever see it on like TV. Wait, do people even watch TV anymore? Because I don't watch television. I don't watch television, and I don't have like a streaming service either. Yes, I'm that guy. I don't like watching TV. The creator of I Am a Hero has a series yeah, Under Ninja I know about. That just got an anime release that has 3 episodes out right now. And I really like it so far. A lot of people are talking about it. Really? Oh my god, I gotta check it out. Under Ninja. Because I knew about Under Ninja for a while. Komi has an anime that's on Netflix. Really? Okay, I gotta watch that. Speaking of anime, I don't. Okay, I know I just said I don't watch TV, but my wife and I we were actually watching a show, an anime, and she just died laughing. It was called something. What was it? Something of a house husband, but it's basically like a yakuza guy becomes like a house husband, and he just cooks all day, and he just bumps into like old yakuza friends or whatever. That is hilarious. I forgot what it's called though. It's something house husband. I just don't remember what it is. That anime is so hilarious. The Way of the House Husband. Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. I like that one. Way of the House Husband is really good. I remember months ago when it was gonna come out on in the manga, it was gonna get publication, and I saw the title and I was like, I feel like I should buy this. I feel like I should start reading this. And I never did it because I was too afraid that it wasn't gonna be good. I opened the wrong box because both of these games kind of have the same covers. Hold on. Look at this. They kind of. I almost thought that they were almost the same. Well, it's Castlevania. There's a live action drama and anime. Oh, is the live action any good though? Is it? That's the real question here. I should probably put this one away. I watched the I thought it was horrible, in my opinion. I watched the live action anime of what's it called? Of Bleach? Oh, I never watched the anime of Bleach, but my god. I'm sorry. That Bleach live action was not good. It was not good at all. I'm sorry. A friend of mine watched the Attack on Titan one too, and he told me it was kind of horrendous too. Some live actions aren't good. I heard that One Piece one was really good though. I watched one fight scene of that show, and I was kind of like, oh, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, that live action Bleach was, and I don't even watch Bleach, and even I knew it was bad. I was like, God, this is bad. I'm not gonna lie. One anime I would love to see turn into a live action, just because I want to see how some of the scenes would be done, is Platinum End. Like I still got 2 more volumes to read through of Platinum End, and I'm done. But I'm curious to know what that would look like on screen. I'm so sad about Right Stuff. Right Stuff is gone, y'all. Can't get your manga no more. Makes me sad. I used to buy all my stuff. I used to buy all my manga from Right Stuff. Well, later on when I became smart. Because before I used to just go to Barnes and Nobles. And then I found out about Right Stuff. Yeah, man, rest in peace. Right Stuff was my place. And then who bought them again? Wasn't it Sony? Like Sony bought them, right? And then absorbed them into Crunchyroll, and I was like, "Oh my god. That is a fate worse than death." That is horrible. Scarlet Remelia. This game is so good. Scarlet Symphony. If you guys don't know what this is basically Castlevania mixed with a horizontal shmup. It's so good because it plays like a Castlevania Symphony of the Night game, but you can actually fly and shoot, and you have to avoid bosses' bullets. It's really good. Really, really good. Really hard, though. Really, really hard. Shh. You know what? I'm not going to put this one away because I think this one deserves not to go in the box. So I'm actually going to keep this one out. This one's so good. Well, we got a couple of more left. Almost done. Wait. Why did I pick this up? Oh, because I thought it was the Castlevania one. Right. Here's a special one. The House in Fata Morgana. This is a weird visual novel that I never got a chance to play, but I've watched so many reviews on it that I had no interest in reading it anymore. Because I just don't... I don't know. I thought I was gonna like this, but like after listening to people's reviews, they all love it, and they love it because it's a great story. It's just that I have to find a nice rainy day with a cup of tea and some cake, where I could just really just sit through this. But this limited edition is so damn expensive now. It's insanity. It should not cost as much as it does. This thing is oh my god. How did I seal this up? Ugh. Do I even want to go through this? I mean, I went through so many already. Might as well. All right. Oh, this is when I was unboxing things from the bottom, so that I'm not really worried about that one. Um, so that I can keep the plastic on top. So if I ever, you know what, I do remember this being a really good limited. What's your favorite gaming genre? Hmm. You know, as much as I talk about as much as I talk about first person dungeon crawlers, that's actually not my favorite genre. Um it's what is my favorite gaming genre? I play so many different video games, I don't even know. I think, to be honest with you, I think it'll probably be adventure. Probably. But it really depends. I don't really have, to be completely honest, I don't really have a favorite genre. I have favorite games that I play, because like um the reason why I say that is because there's a there's a lot of different games that I play on different consoles that are different genres, and I enjoy so many different ones that I can only tell you what's my favorite games. I can't tell you what my favorite genres are. But if I had to pick, like I was forced to, and you were holding a gun to my head, and you were like, pick a favorite genre right now, it'll probably be first-person dungeon crawlers. It'll most likely be first-person dungeon crawlers. What's your favorite what's your favorite genre? Because that question seemed kind of difficult for me. And I just think it's because, you know what? No, it's not first person dungeon crawlers. I know what my favorite genre is. I like tactical shooters, to be honest with you. And I'm not talking about games like I'm not talking about games like what do you call them? Like games like Division, or games like what is it? Rainbow Six Siege. I used to love Rainbow Six. Um but oh, what's your least favorite gaming genre? Oh, least. See, this is what happens when you stay up too late. Um Least favorite gaming genre. Oh, that's easy. First person shooters. Oh wait, no. No. Sports games. That's my least favorite genre. I think second is is first person shooters. I like games with huge anime tits. That's my favorite genre. Yeah, I second that. I'm down for that. And bikinis too. Especially games like we were talking about Senran Kagura and Galgun. But yeah, my least favorite genre is sports games. I hate sports games. I hate sports games, and I hate first person shooters. I think there was only one first person shooter that I, well, no. There is one first person shooter that I really, wait, no, actually, do you really count this as a first person shooter though? Okay, so do you guys remember Deus Ex, the Human Revolution game? That's a first person shooter, but it's a hybrid, because you can make the character go into third person when you're hiding behind cover. I like that game. That was a good game. But I think my favorite genre though is tactical shooters. Games like stealth tactical shooters, like Splinter Cell. I like those. Those are cool. Immersive sim. Is that what it's called? Is that would be the yeah, because when I played through Deus Ex Human Revolution was the one with the Adam Jensen guy, right? And then the second one was what, Mankind Divided, or whatever. I didn't play through Mankind Divided, but I played through Human Revolution, and my when I went through man, Human Revolution was so much fun. But I think the reason why I enjoyed that game is because they gave you an option to you can pass it, you can kind of pacifist run that game, because when I play games that allows me to be stealthy, that's all I do. I like being sneaky. That's probably why I like Splinter Cell games, or like the old Ghost Recon games. Like what was the one that I enjoyed? There was one way back in like 2008 or 2007 that I liked. I think it was Advanced Warfighters. Was that what it's called? I don't remember what it's called. Or Ghost Recon 2 or something like that. I just love those games. But one of my favorite tactical shooter games was a game called Rainbow Six Vegas. I love that game only because it allowed me to be sneaky. Like I like games where I can jump out of windows and rappel down windows and tell my team to like stack up on doors or whatever. I like stuff like that. Like if one person shoots you, you die. I like games like that. Now they don't do that. Now they kind of all just run down the same road of I can look through walls. I can what's the other thing that they all do now? They all have like drones that go in the sky, and I can just scan everything. And I'm just like, why are you guys making the game just dumb easy for me? Why are you doing this? This sucks. Don't do this to me. But yeah, Vegas 2 did that. Vegas 2 did a good job of doing that a lot. Akiba Strip is next. But yeah, my least favorite genres, oh my god, it's gotta be sports. It's gotta be sports games. I remember when I was a kid and someone would bring over a sports game to my house, I would literally just, please don't. There was only one sports game, only one, that I actually enjoyed, and it was NFL Street. That was probably the only sports game I ever enjoyed. Wait, how does this go? Okay, this goes here. Yeah, NFL Street was probably the only sports game I enjoyed. Okay, that doesn't go there. This goes here. Aha! Aha! NBA Jam was good. I used to play that in arcade when I was a kid. But I was never good at it. Oh, Wii Sports. Ugh. I never played Wii Sports. I can't say. I never played Wii Sports. Was Wii Sports was the one where you they had the bowling in it, and I watched my friends play that. Why is it not closing? What am I missing? It can't go like this. It must go like this. I feel like I'm doing stupid science right now. Why? Yeah, this should be able to close, but it can't close because of the CD player. Let me just do it like this, maybe. I feel like there is another sports game that I played that I actually enjoyed, and I can't remember. Oh, what was the? There was a game that my friends had, and I just thought it was entertaining because it had wrestling moves in it. It was NFL Blitz. I remember my friends had that game when I was growing up, and then they just like tackle somebody and then just body slam them. No, you just give them a power bomb. That's freaking hilarious. But why? Why don't you want to close? Okay. There we go. I will tell you this right now, though. I think, and I'm probably gonna get like a little bit of hate. I think as of today, my least favorite genre are um are battle royale games. You know what's weird is that I hate playing them, but I love watching other people play them. Like battle royale games are like those games where it's just like I'm not good at it, but I love watching other people play them. Yeah, Wii Sports and NBA Street 2 are my favorite sports games. NBA Street 2 I never played. Wii Sports I never played. Let me see. I don't remember what it was called, but there was a football game where you could injure someone so bad they had to retire. I think that's Blitz the League is what they call it. That's the one where you get to break people's bones and then all of a sudden like they're just limped off the field. I think that's Blitz the League. Yeah, the NFL Blitz is the football game that I like. But Blitz the League was like super violent. Yeah. Yeah, you like I think they were the ones that invented that whole X-ray system. No, was it them? Who started that? Because it wasn't Mortal Kombat that started that. Like you would dive like on someone and then in Blitz like before you break their leg, it would X-ray on their leg and it'll show you the bones breaking. No. I remember what game started that. There's a game you can look it up on your phone. There's a game on Xbox, the first Xbox system. I think it's called Tang Fu or Tang Fang or Cow Fang. It's a fighting game where it has X-ray systems. Where every time you kick someone, no, there's a game before that. Cause the Fight Club game on PlayStation 2 also had X-rays. Who started that? Because a lot of people think it was Mortal Kombat. It wasn't Mortal Kombat. I think it was the Fight Club game. What else do I got here? Oh, Rune Factory 5. I enjoy this game, but it kind of takes over your life. You gotta be careful when you're playing this game. Did I? Oh, I left the box up there. All right. Sniper Elite, you can X-ray. Oh, I love Sniper Elite. See, games like that, I like that because you can be sneaky. Like, I like, I like games where you're creeping around in corridors and you're planting mines to like plan your escape, and then you snipe people from other places and you lure them somewhere else. I love doing stuff like that. Lots of people seem to like what? Breaking Bones. Yeah. Just remember Punch Out. I got to put that in my favorite sports games too. Could, can we count Punch Out as a sports game? Can we count that? Wait, can you count racing games as a sports game? Does that count? Because if we're counting like other things like that, then I can tell you basically everything I just said I just lied. Because there is a racing game that I like. If we're counting that as a sports game. Because I love racing games. Well, not racing sims. I hate those. I don't like racing games that allow that restricts me from doing things. Oh, okay, so we're counting racing games? Oh, this is easy then. All right, so I don't know if any of you guys know this game, but one of my favorite racing games is a game called Jet Moto. Look that up. Rockstar Table Tennis. Table tennis is great. I love table tennis. Yeah, but yeah, if we're counting racing games as sports games, yeah, Jet Moto is my favorite racing game of all time. It's basically hover skis, well, hover jet skis that race on land and water. I love that game. There's nothing more exciting than like racing on a beach and then the beach turns into an active volcano. I love stuff like that. Another racing game that's really good, and I think it's underrated, and I think anybody that has a PlayStation 3 should just buy this game before it disappears forever. Is a game called Split Second. That's the game where you basically race cars, but you can affect the track itself by blowing up different bridges and blowing up buildings to make new paths to create new tracks and stuff. That game is awesome. It's awesome. Rally racing is a great. Rally racing is super underrated. I'm never good at rally racing games only because they're always so hard for me to control the cars because they always make the cars so drifty. They slip around all over the place. Oh, I got two more games, guys. Big budget Mario Kart. Mario Kart is a good game. That last Mario Kart that they came out with was great. I wish that they would just come out with a new F-Zero already. Do not sleep on Split Second. If you can get that game for dirt cheap, buy it. And I'll be completely honest with you. When you buy the game, if you buy the game, it's probably one of the best decisions anybody who's into racing games could ever make. Because when I bought the game and I started playing it, my friends came over one day and they all started playing it and they all went out and bought their own copies of the game. Have you played F-Zero 99 yet? I have not. And the reason why I haven't played F-Zero 99 is probably a stupid reason. Um, I don't I don't do well online against like I don't do well against other people. I don't like to play fair. So I tend to not play. But I love F-Zero. I should probably play F-Zero 99 because I did hear it was fun. It has some weird connectivity issues, but I heard it's good. I love F-Zero GX though. F-Zero on the GameCube is so good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually get F-Zero 99. Um, you know, just to get out of my comfort zone a bit. Because, and I also do love F-Zero, so. While I'm doing this, what is everybody else doing? Are you guys just like at home just chilling, or are you guys at work? Because I know some of you guys, you work overnights. Oh wait, this one's done. Uh-oh. Up, two more games. Yuri Kill. Man, I should have played this, but what are you gonna do? Where's the box for this? Zoning on the couch? I feel that. Couch is the best place to be. There's I always tell people always the same thing, and I always tell them, I was like, look, if you ever are struggling, if you're ever struggling to have ideas, there's only two places that are the best place to grab those ideas: the couch and the toilet. Those are two of the best places. I would marry my couch if I could. Couch is awesome. It will never lie to you. And sometimes if you're lucky, you just fall asleep on the couch. This was another game that I probably should have taken some more time to play, but because it is also a visual novel, it's also a shmup too, but I just wasn't in the mood. And I thought I would be, and it just never came. And I'm afraid to sell the game because because whenever I go somewhere, I don't really see Yuri Kill. So I'm just gonna have to hold on to it until, you know, I get a chance to play it. This actually went a lot smoother. So for my next stream, not even gonna lie, I'm thinking about doing a Soul Hackers live stream. Either that or I don't know, just play something, because I haven't done that, and I don't really know what to play. But Soul Hackers keeps popping up in my head because it's been so long since I played the game, and I kind of want to dive back into it. Oh my goodness. So, the thing with 13 Sentinels is that 13 Sentinels is one of those games where I want to play that game so bad. It's just that whenever I get a chance to, like, want to buy it, something else grabs my attention. Because 13 Sentinels looks like such a game that I would be so dying to play. Like, I want to get that game. I need to get that game. This is the last one, y'all. This is the last one. Yep, it's going in the box. I would say this, like, I don't have time to be frustrated. 13 Sentinels, I need to get. I keep forgetting to buy that game. I keep holding it off, and I shouldn't hold it off. What's in here? What is this? Oh, this is to keep it flat. I get that. Wow. All right. So, that's the end, yo. We went through all of that. We went through all of my LEs. All of them. Here, look. Look at all my LEs. Now I gotta pick all this stuff up and put them back in their respected shelf spaces. But at least I saved up some of the shelf space in my game room, so that's a plus. Anyway, so it's been 2 hours. So I guess that is the end of this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it took forever. Hope the conversations were good. And I'll see you all next time, guys, because I need to get to bed. All right. Bye, everybody. Where's Demon Throttle? No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. All right, fine. We'll do a stream on Demon Throttle. We'll do Demon Throttle.